Hello, welcome back to Car Chats. It has been a hot little minito since I've done a car chat. Honestly, since I have done any type of filming or recording or anything. The entire month of March, I didn't create anything. I literally just allowed myself to be and exist for a few reasons. One, it was my son's birth month, so celebrated the journey of being a mom for the first year, my son's first trip around the sun, all of the things. And all up leading to March, we were in a weird transitional period personally with my business, with everything. I have shared about this ad nauseum. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Alyssa Simpson. I'm a mindset and manifestation mentor, and I specifically help women become restfully rich through my specific restfully rich framework. Now, this entire transitional peace period, whatever, we are done talking about it because it's literally what I've talked about ad nauseum with you all. And the more you harp and hone and talk about something, the more that it is in your reality, in your real life. Now, transitional periods happen for us. They're never to us. We come out of them better, more evolved, closer to our higher selves. And through my personal journey, I shed so many layers. Think little baby God Jesus, Universe Daddy, Zeddy Universe, Based God. Do you guys know what that's from? Thank you, Based God. Do you know what that is? No? Okay. Yes? Good. Anyways, through all of it, and again, we're done talking about it because we've been talking about it, and now we're on the other side of it, and it is what it is. Anyways, Jesus Christ. We're here. We are here as a new, evolved, elevated version, a more restfully rich version. And through the entire process of creating Restfully Rich, launching Restfully Rich, welcoming in restfully rich women, I had the absolute privilege of shedding more layers, stepping into who I need to be, all of the things. And you know, there's no such thing as coincidences. Number one, nothing is a coincidence. The universe is way too smart and way too powerful to have coincidental things happen. And one thing that I know to be so fucking true and so fucking obvious is your idea of your own timeline is fucked and false. False and fucked, okay? What is meant for you will always find you. You cannot fuck up what is meant for you. You cannot fuck up what is meant to be a part of you. And what has happened to us as humans through our evolution as humans, the rise of social media, the rise of fast content, the rise of being shoved on your algorithm different things is truly and honestly ruining your manifestation abilities. And you might be going, what? Why? That doesn't make any sense, because I thought if I became more aware of it and let it into my being more, it's easier to manifest. Yes, but what is happening is you are living in these expected outcomes of, because someone else has it or they did it or whatever, you expect to have it like that, which the universe does operate on its own timeline. Things can happen in the snap of a finger, or they could take a little while longer, right? And also time is a fucking illusion. It is. The only time that's actually real is right here and right now. The past isn't here, and the future, we don't even know what's going to happen in the next minute, let alone next 20 years. So when you put yourself on this timeline of, well, they did it so fast and I should be able to too, and you're being bombarded on social media with all of these flashy things or all of this doom and gloom shit, whichever way your algorithm leans. And through the month of March, I have dedicated myself, and I've been talking about it so much, how social media is not for me and how I need to get off of social media and how it just doesn't serve me. But what did I do? I kept going back like an abusive ex. I kept going back to social media and I kept just dabbing my toes back in, and then realizing a lot of my frustrations and a lot of my woes, if you will, all stemmed from social media. I had this like weird relationship with it, which so many people do, of like, oh my gosh, I have to go check and see if anyone's inquired about my services. I have to go and check and see if I have anyone new that I can welcome into my community. I have to go, like, who? Like, what the fuck? And that is so anti-restfully rich. And through me stepping, like, truly and honestly stepping back from it and being like, you know what, this is so unhealthy, and I almost have like this weird addiction to social media, and breaking free from it has really, honestly, like, the most beautiful and incredible things have happened to me since I truly and honestly left that space. When I decided to leave it, like, for good, I did pop back in just because I genuinely was like, I haven't like said anything to my community on Instagram specifically. Let me just pop back in and say hi. So I did, right? But it wasn't, there was no underlying thing. It was literally just to be like, what's up? I'm still alive. Love you. Bye. But anyways, like, when I'm talking about like the most beautiful, incredible things have happened since being away from it, it allowed me to realize like how truly beautiful my own timeline is, because I'm not consuming anyone else's, not looking at anyone else's, not paying attention to what everyone else is doing, because at the end of the day, who fucking cares? Who cares? I know that all of the desires that I have in my heart are a part of my destiny, because they're there on my heart for a reason, and it's for me to bring them to fruition. So looking and seeing what other people are bringing to fruition, it doesn't do me any good. I don't need proof through a fucking screen, seeing someone say that they're making all this money or going on all these trips or finding all this cool stuff like that. I know that that's possible for me. I don't need to see that Shannon and Caitlin and Megan are doing it. Who gives a fuck? Good for y'all, but literally that's your life. I don't care. And what I'm also noticing too, through conversations that I'm having with people, not only like friends of mine, but peers of mine, is every single one of them who does anything online, they showcase all of this beautiful, sexy, juicy, magical shit. But behind the scenes in conversations, it's, Alyssa, oh my God, I'm really struggling, and this has been such a hard season, and oh my gosh, I don't know how, like, all of this stuff that of course you're not going to share because, I don't know, like, it's weird in my opinion. Honestly, it's weird either way. It's weird to talk about how great and beautiful and sexy and juicy these things are, but also it's weird to see people opening up their phone and crying to strangers on the internet saying how hard life is. Like, both are extreme and both are fucking weird. And all of the people that you know, that you see posting online about how incredible and how all this stuff, they have things going on behind the scene that aren't as juicy as they claim. And me always wanting to be totally transparent and totally honest, for a month I was tripping about my finances. I'm a human. It happens. Even though I am very magnetic, very abundant, very rich, very wealthy, I am a master fucking manifester, I still allow those human emotions to come in of like, oh my God, what if not? Oh my God, what if? Oh my God, like, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Even so much so that I was like restricting myself from things that I always get, like my cold brews. I was like, I can't get a cold brew today because, oh my God, I'm tripping about money. Girl, what? And still feeling that way, I'm still showing up here, talking to my clients, writing emails, promoting Restfully Rich, while I was still tripping, right? It happens. Now, was it a everyday, all day thing? No, but it was definitely something that I had to kind of dip my toes back into, the foundational piece of mindset and manifestation and emotional intelligence and all of the things, and reconnecting with source and reconnecting connecting with my own fucking power. And you do all of that not online. You do not connect with yourself online. You do not reconnect with God and source and universe online, okay? So if you're like, oh my God, I feel so disconnected, let me pop open on Instagram and feel connected again. That is not the vibe. That's not how you do it. So I can genuinely and honestly say, like, hearing all these people talk about just like the struggles that they're in and how like what they're feeling and all this stuff. And I'm like, yes, two things can be true at once. You can live and have this like incredible, beautiful business, but then your home life not be so great. Or your home life can be so great, but your business isn't so great. And honestly, like if I'm being so fucking for real with you and for real with myself, the month that I took a break from like creating and doing anything, and I was like a little tripping and struggling about my finances, if I take a step back, my life is still so goddamn good. I am so blessed at the life that I have co-created with Source. I am so blessed that I have allowed myself to really lean into the fact that everything is for me, not to me. I am so blessed and thankful that I've done the work needed in order to truly appreciate my own fucking timeline. I want the same for you. You can have the same. You don't have to put on this mask in front of your family and your friends and strangers on the internet. You don't have to live in this world where, oh my God, one day it's going to get better. It can be better right now. It can be incredible right now. But the first thing you've got to do is get the fuck off of social media and stop looking at what everyone else is doing. Number one, it's only a very small percentage of it that is actually true. And number two, if it makes you feel like shit, why are you still paying attention to it? That includes anything. If anything does not make you feel good leaving it, like once you pop in on Instagram and then leave and you don't feel any better, then why are you still doing it? There is no rule to becoming successful and rich that you have to be online. There is no rule that says becoming successful and rich and wealthy that you have to monetize every fucking skill that you have. It's okay to rest. I have had my most restful month, and it has been literally my highest business income month ever. In my 7 years of running a business, this has been my highest income month ever. And it's not a fucking coincidence. It's because I actually truly allowed myself to only pay attention to what's going on with me and mine. You can have this too. I want this for you too. And the doors are open for you to join in on a private mentorship to where this can be your reality too. Check the link in the show notes and let's get it going, baby.